When you can't make it to City Hall or the school board meetings, local journalists from BrainerdDispatch.com will be there to report the facts and get your questions answered. Local news works for you. Stay up to date at BrainerdDispatch.com. Good morning, Brainerd Lakes area. It's Wednesday, September 10th. I'm Teresa Burke with your Brainerd Dispatch Minute, the weekday podcast of the Brainerd Dispatch, brought to you by Boyne & Francis Law Firm and Riverwood Healthcare Center, catching you up on the news of the Brainerd Lakes area. Here are today's top local headlines. But first, let's hear from one of our sponsors.
Remember just two things. Boyne & Francis, good. Insurance companies, bad.
Boyne & Francis gets it done. 828-9211.
3 more Brainerd High School alumni will be inducted into the Distinguished Achievement Hall of Fame. The 2025 class includes Christine Nesham-Plonsky, Norman Carlberg, and Leslie Bullet Joe Bush. A ceremony to celebrate the inductees is planned for September 19th at the Gitche Center for the Arts. Founded in 1999, the Hall of Fame recognizes former Brainerd students who have made significant impacts in their communities. Read more about this year's honorees in today's paper or at BrainerdDispatch.com. Brainerd's Homecoming Week will also feature a special concert this year. The Storyville Redeemers Jazz Band will perform at the Gitche on September 16th. I've got the full story in today's dispatch. Crow Wing County Commissioners gave consensus approval to a 3% increase in funding for the Brainerd Public Library. The percentage amounts to an increase of just over $15,000 for 2026. For the last decade, the County Board approved the same appropriation to the library, which is the statutory minimum mandate. Last year, a crowd filled the boardroom to ask for additional funding, but it was too late in the year for the board to make any changes. Managing Editor Renee Richardson has more on the library's funding in today's dispatch and online. Now let's hear from another sponsor.
Riverwood Healthcare Center, a top 100 critical access hospital offering advanced surgical solutions, plus a wide range of primary and specialty care at clinics in Aiken, Garrison, and McGregor. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org.
From former Dispatch publisher Terry McCullough's column, This Was Brainerd, exploring the Dispatch archives, here's today's tidbit of local history, brought to you by Mills Automotive Group. 100 years ago today, in 1925, the Dispatch reported that workmen on the new route of Highway 27 near Barrows were dynamiting trees to clear the right-of-way when they blew some trees through the telephone lines. This cut Brainerd off from direct communication with the Twin Cities. Telephone and telegraph circuits were temporarily rerouted through Duluth. For a daily dose of This Was Brainerd, visit BrainerdDispatch.com or find McCullough's column in the newspaper or e-edition. Now here's today's Lakes area forecast, brought to you by JN Tree Service and Landscaping.
Storm Tracker.
Happy Wednesday, Brainerd Lakes area. We're looking for some fog to potentially last the morning, and then in the afternoon, some clouds later in the day. Highs are going to be in the mid-70s, winds out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Otherwise, in the evening, will be pretty clear to partly cloudy. Low is going to be in the low 50s, with winds light and variable going into Thursday morning, with another chance of some fog early and then partly cloudy in the afternoon. We're going to get up to those low 70s once again with some pretty light winds, and then in the evening we'll have partly cloudy skies and then becoming mostly cloudy overnight going into Friday, where we'll have a slight chance of a rain shower. Highs are going to be in the upper 70s with winds out of the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Going into the weekend, we'll see some of those temperatures soar to around 80 degrees with thunder shower chances on Sunday. This is Storm Tracker meteorologist Stefan Sundin.
Thanks to Mills Automotive Group, Boyne & Francis Law Firm, Riverwood Healthcare Center, and JN Tree Service and Landscaping for their support. And thank you for listening to the Brainerd Dispatch Minute. For more news throughout the day and for information on becoming a subscriber, visit BrainerdDispatch.com. Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.